Morning, beautiful morning. It does feel a bit bleak out there, doesn't it? Going to do a type of video I don't normally do. I'm going to compile some clips. I'm sort of doing it maybe to antagonise those at YouTube, to probably ban me. I'm not sure when the full effects of Articles 11 and 13 come in, but I will be borrowing some bits and pieces that normally under fair play rules would be absolutely fine to do. Anyway, and I won't be monetising this video either, so. But you know, who knows? The first clip's going to be about Rees Mogg, and I'm just going to... How many times have you heard him say the words, no deal better than bad deal?
So no deal is better than a bad deal?
No deal is better than a bad deal, but a bad deal is better than remaining in the European Union.
I have never heard him say, but a bad deal is better than remaining. Rees Mogg, you have said many, many, many times that is the worst thing. That Theresa May's terrible deal puts us in a worse position than remaining. So now you have just shown us absolutely that you are a Tory through and through. You are a party man, and when push comes to shove, you put your party above your people. Stop pretending to be a patriot. I have now lost it with you. What did you else do recently? Oh yeah, you labelled anyone to do with UKIP as extremist. Well, I'm in UKIP and I'm not an extremist. So sod you, you posh twat. There's a little clip of Donald Tusk just looking completely arrogant. You know Tusk, the one that said that Brexit is a special place in hell. Well, I said those that campaign, but I mean, what's campaigning? Is campaigning saying to your friends, come on, got to vote, no, we've got to vote to leave. So 17.5 million people, special place in hell, according to Tusk, who's everyone's favourite Polish person. No. He's even hated in Poland. My missus hates him. Anyway, I thought I'd share you a clip of him just basically saying, with a kind of arrogance, that they will allow the humiliation of the United Kingdom to just continue for a little while longer, and they will allow us to delay Brexit, whilst probably charging us billions of pounds for the pleasure of staying with them.
The European Council agrees to an extension until the 22nd of May. In the second scenario, that is, if the withdrawal agreement is not approved by the House of Commons next week, the European Council agrees to an extension until the 20th of April. 12th of April.
A bit on the Articles 11 and 13, so it's really complicated by design. It's meant to make little brains like mine in here go bzz, smoke come out. I do rely on guys like Sargon of Akkad and Computing Forever to bring some clarity, and I just got to say, Computing Forever's video yesterday, he was down, and I would just say, if you watch this, mate, just do whatever you've got to do to get information out. The genie is out of the bottle. People are going to listen to you. I would just gladly listen to you talk to camera like I'm doing now. You know, you're better looking than me anyway. Well, no, you are ginge. So, you know, bit of payback. So just keep talking, mate. Don't and Sargon, don't let the fact that you can't, necessarily do clips in and this and that and articles, just say it. Just say what it is. And if you have to be cryptic about it, and say, oh, there's an article in something that begins with a B, like whatever, however tight the tyranny comes, the censorship, just do whatever you got to do to move around it. Like I said, the genie's out of the bottle. This you cannot get these worms back in the can. Not anymore. I don't know what sort of shady deals are going to be going on between politicians, globalists, and the big techs like Facebook, YouTube. I don't know. They could well be just saying, right, okay, all we're going to do is we're going to let all that slide, all the stuff that is pro us or just nothing to do with politics, but anyone dissenting, anyone on the populist side, close them down just in case they share something that could be copyright. I would just urge, I suppose, anyone that's in possession of any material that's been copyrighted by anyone else to raise it, to kick off about it, and just hopefully it just might cause such damage to social media that that enough people will find out about it, get upset and kick off, and for it to be overturned. I would also say that I just hope that this Article 1113 starts affecting, say, your Aunt Maud, who likes to share Mary Berry recipes with her friends on Facebook. I really hope that she gets her posts closed down. Or your Uncle Eric, who's into fishing, and he's sharing an article from his favourite fisherman. That sort of stuff. The mundane. The Article 11 has to really affect the mundane, so that all the normies, all the sheeples out there can go, hey, what's this about? Why have we signed up to this bloody EU nonsense? Why are we letting them interfere with my fishing tackle stories? That's what I hope. I think this is now the antidote to this is more and more citizen journalists. If you're sitting watching this, do your own. Do it. Just keep doing it. More and more people, because they probably will start shutting down. Winston Smith's channel might not last much longer. Who knows? I don't know. If it does, I've got another channel, The Gist of Do. I'll just carry on there. But hopefully people will come and join me there if this one does go. But we just got to keep going. More and more people do it. It's just going to, it's that herding cats thing. They won't be able to do it. They'll realise what a disaster Articles 11 and 13 is, my hope. And just bin it, kick it out. And it does feel like sort of the last throes from a desperate empire. The sort of last days of Rome, the barbarians are at the gate. Or this is Hitler in his bunker in 1945, just before he blows his brains out. It's I hope so. I really, really hope so. Anyway, this Friday, Brexit betrayal protests. We've got the Leave Means Leave one, and we've got UKIP's one. I'm planning on the UKIP one because I'm a UKIP guy through and through. So, but I would like to also just pop across the road if we can. Who knows what sort of interference will be run there. So this is a message to anyone out there that's going. Maybe you might be going to one of these things for the first time. Expect interference. Expect if you're at bus stations or train stations for there to be announcements saying anyone going into the Brexit thing, it's been called off. Ignore it all. It ain't called off. It's their tactic. It's a very dirty tactic. What? The state do dirty things? Yeah, actually they do. Section 35's dished out by the police. You just got to sort of walk around them, walk the other way. Whatever you've got to do, you've got to get there. You have to get to this protest. We need as many numbers as possible. I think by all accounts that last week's one was incredibly well attended by the Ramonas, but it wasn't 1 million people, but it was hundreds of thousands, I believe. We've got to do that. We've got to get as many people there. I don't know what it is about the Brexit lot. They just don't seem to mobilise. Maybe they will after it's been put back or delayed or just abandoned or a bad deal. Maybe then they'll wake up. But we really need you guys. Come on. As many people as possible. And the media's going to say, there's only a few people. And you need to all film it. You need to show. So when you find something on Facebook from the BBC saying, there was only, 2,000-3,000 people, you need all those clips of people with their selfie sticks held up high up in the air showing seas of people, please. Oh my God, I hope so. Anyway, the army is coming in, I believe, or there's people been saying that they're bringing in army on manoeuvres that just happen to coincide on the day. I really do hope that isn't, seriously a bad intent by the state, but who knows? Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Civil disobedience is something that I've talked about before, but peaceful all the time. All right, and I'm just going to end on a clip that I thought was just quite amusing. I've spliced together a couple of images from stuff, and I think it just shows how the EU really is now just trying to become the new galactic empire. Oh yeah. See you in the next one soon. If you're new to me, subscribe. Where you been? Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, comment, all that stuff, and I don't care how mad you want to get in the comments, how conspiracy, how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go there. It's good there. See you soon, bye.
And that is the real problem, colleagues. Why there is such a problem in this crisis? Because member states are reluctant to transfer new sovereignty and powers to the European Union. And we all know that the only way out of this crisis is a new transfer of powers to the European Union and to the European institutions.
in order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first Galactic Empire for a safe and secure society.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.